I looked after a brother and sister who were siblings and were adopted by a couple who had no children of their own. At the time of the adoption, the boy was 3.5 years old and the girl was 2. They had been neglected by the birth mother who was a single parent. They came to me shortly afterwards. It became clear quite quickly that the adoptive mum was struggling to bond with both children, especially the boy who had attachment issues. The relationship with the younger girl was better. The boy had shown some challenging behaviour at home, but was much better here. I had several visits at home with Mum and Dad. Dad was largely at work, and it was clear that while the little girl wanted attention and to be loved, little boy had serious trust issues at his new home, and the mother figure in particular. Dad made sure he was more available and present from that realisation. From observing the reaction of the boy when Mum collected, I could see that the boy did not look forward to seeing her and reluctantly went home, which was evident he did not see as his home. He remembered his previous home and was very bewildered and confused. The adoptive mum wanted the boy to rush into her arms, and this never happened as he resented her presence. He didn't like her and he said so. She frequently complained about his behaviour at home to me and was hurt that he behaved better here, was more hurt that he rejected her. This is why I suggested that Dad play a more prominent role in the family, as the boy might embrace a father figure as he never had one until this point. Though the parents had completely unrealistic expectations for the adoption, this went on for years. I still had them for wraparound care until they were 12 and 14, and the situation didn't improve much. It was not helped by the fact that siblings were not close themselves, plus the fact that the parents had unrealistic academic expectations for both children. I saw Mum and Dad on a regular basis, both at drop off, collection, and over the phone, occasionally in the family home. Dad bonded as far as he could with the boy, but the issue with Mum was still ongoing and had never really improved. Mum's relationship with the girl was quite good. It was evident that she was her favourite. Dad tried to make up for this, but the boy had serious attachment issues, and I think he was unable to properly trust and or love either parent. Things climaxed when the boy turned up on my doorstep one morning with blood pouring down his arm. When asked, he said, "Mum did it." Staffordshire Children's Advice and Support told me not to tell the parents that I had called and took him for medical care. After that day, Dad joined us, and the boy was happy to go with Dad. Dad was saddened but not surprised that the incident had occurred, as Mum and the boy argued a lot, getting up on time to school, going to school, and stealing money. Mum and the boy both told me what happened that morning. They told me separately, but the stories matched. The boy was refusing to get up. A row proceeded, and Mum threw a vase at the boy, who put his arm up to protect himself. It shattered and cut him. Mum was distressed, but left him to go to work. She didn't intend to cut him, apparently. A few days later, Mum came to the door and told me that she knew it was me who informed social services and was grateful as they needed help. It was a difficult situation because it was obvious it was me who called Staffordshire Children's Advice and Support. I didn't confirm or deny when she made the statement, but said I was happy that the family was getting help. She told me the situation had escalated to a point where she couldn't cope with the son anymore and regretted throwing the vase. Rightfully or wrongly, I said that an equal concern was that she had driven away, leaving him on his own in that state. She did not remove her children though, and they stayed with me for a couple more years before they moved away after the marriage broke down.